Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Intersection. This is the third video we make on this topic, Microsoft SQL Express. If you recall in the first one, we created the database and we called it any college database. And then we added a table to that database and we called that table faculty listings. In this video, I will add another table and then I will relate this table to the table faculty listings. And I will show you how to create a foreign key and we will add the SQL statement constraints on the foreign key. So we will add a table that's called table campus buildings to our database that already has this table in it, which is we called it the table faculty listings. Then we will have the foreign key, which is the primary key on this table, office building number. So the foreign key by definition is a primary key on another table. So it's the primary key here, but it's a foreign key here. Now they have to match. They have to match the data type. So the data type of this one will be an integer value. And so is this one here will be an integer value. However, in here, we made it an auto number. We can't make it auto number here because foreign key has to be static. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't have, we have from 1 to 13. From 1 to 13. So you can't have 14, 15. It has to be one of these values. And they have to be the same data type. So without any further ado, let me show you how. But before I show you how, please subscribe to my channel to get all the updates that I make for you. Let's start now. We are in Visual Studio, and here's the database that we created in the first two videos, any college database. And then on that database, we have the one table faculty listing. We talked about it at the beginning. And here are all the columns, and we also added some data to this database. So if I click show table data, you can see them all here, the items that we added. You can see there's null here because the foreign key on this table can be null. We haven't created a foreign key yet, but that's the assumption. This is not a required column. Let's add our new table. So we right click, add a new table. First thing we do, we give our table a name, and we decided to name it TBL Campus Buildings. So that's the name, TBL Campus Buildings. First column is our primary key. Office building number has to be an int value. We are going to make this a auto number. So we right click, go to the property, and the property will change its identity property value to be true. And then we close that. And then the second and the third column will be building name and building location. And both are 150. Their data type is in varchar 150, 150. I changed both, as you can see here. Now, as soon as I did this, I'm going to update database. Now I'm going to add my data to this table. So we don't see it right away, so we're going to refresh. And here's the new table that I have created. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my data to it, and then I'll see you on the other side. So I added my data. Of course, the primary key here is an auto number. I don't add that. I just added the building name and location. And now I am going to relate this table to our original table, the table faculty listing. So let's open our table faculty listing. And here's my table faculty listing. We are going to add a foreign key to this table faculty listing because remember, many faculties in one building. So the many from this side, so that's where you add the foreign key. So you right click on the foreign key node in keys, relate these tables. So faculty, table faculty listing to table campus building. So here we go. Let me make sure table campus buildings, table campus buildings. So that's step one. Step two, we're going to relate through the constraint. So we're going to relate this foreign key to the primary key of the table campus building. So here we go. We're going to go, the foreign key is the column office building, and it happens to be we named it the same name, so that'll become easy. So we're going to put it here, and then to table is this table TBL campus buildings. All right, so here we go. And then the name of the column, still the same name. We named it the same, so the primary key on the other table the same name as the foreign key. And then we're done. That's it. Now you create your object, you create the grid view, get the values from both tables. But I don't want to make this video very long. Good luck and see you soon. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get all the updates. Bye bye now.